Morning guys, first test of my UltraGrip Performance Gen 1s. I'm now on the back roads where we predominantly pick people up from. Main roads here in the UK, especially where I work and where I live, are pretty much clear. The trick always to remember is drive on fresh snow if you can, preferably not the sludge. You will have a little bit more grip, quite a bit more grip than summer tyres, but always try to drive on the fresh stuff if you can. Now, I don't know how good this visibility is going to be for you guys in here, but basically I'm just going to do, I'm on snow now, I'm just going to do a simulated brake test. Grabbed underneath the tyres, no drama, absolutely perfect. Let's try doing a little turn. No sliding, no nothing, no drama. Accelerate and brake in fresh snow again. Nothing. Accelerate. But the point I wanted to know, guys, is this is my first BEV, and having access to this much torque. I've had some quite high performance cars. In fact, one of them was very high performance many years ago. And the difference with an internal combustion engine, you can actually feather throttle, so you can actually get very, very low amounts of torque through the drivetrain. With these, obviously, having that amount of torque at 0 RPM would make for a disaster. But actually it's very controlled, really, really nice. I'm quite surprised. So that's a good thing. So that's good first indicators. Right, I'll turn you off a little while because I'm just about to pick my first passenger up of the day up, and I'll catch up with you guys in a little while, and hopefully we can get some I'm still taking it a bit easy with them because I don't really know how they perform, but yeah, anyway, just about to pick my ladies up. Here we go, and I'll speak to you guys sometime in the morning. Hopefully it's a bit more daylight. Bye for now. Just as a little side note, got the heat pump working. Obviously it's hovering around 1 or 0 outside. Got no buzzing, got no vibration, so I don't know what that was yesterday. Maybe it was just not happy being working for quite a long period of time. I mean, that's how I think it. Remember, guys, we're using these cars all day, and unless you're replicating exactly what I'm doing and you're leaving it running for hours and hours and hours, maybe you won't get to see what some of us taxi drivers and private drivers get to see, because we're using them for such long periods of time. So, driving up one of the most notoriously bad roads in the area where I live, doing indicated 22 mile an hour. Got a car behind me. I hope he realises he needs to slow down a bit. And this is going to be a really, really good test on these tyres, because this normally gets very, very bad ice even when there's no snow. So let's see. I really want to let this car go first because I don't want him to rear end me. A little bit slidey, no drama. A little bit slushy here, so it's not as bad. I think the worst of it was back there. But let's see as we get further up. I'm hoping, people, there used to be quite a few crashes down here over the years, because a lot of people just go way too fast in any conditions. Alright, so we're back on the snowy bit. Let's have a little quick feel. Let's have a brake test. ABS kicked in, no drama. Accelerate nice and gently. Tiny little bit of drift, but nothing to write home about. Right, let's try this bend. Turning nice. Little bit of slide, nice and controlled. Yeah, that's good. I've got a car coming up, so I'm actually going to let this one go through for a minute. I'm going to pull into this little bit. He's going way too fast. And what is he in? He is in a 4-wheel drive that's probably got summer tyres, not winter tyres. So many people make that mistake. You get extra grip, but you don't get mega grip, especially if you're running summer tyres. But yeah, salesman, eh? So, snow started falling again. I don't know if that's snow or sleet, can't really work it out. I don't know if that is actually, no, it could actually be snow. Right, now this is the bit that always catches people out, this dip. I'll put my high beam on so then people can see I'm coming down. I'm hoping that car behind me is actually going to stay quite a fair distance off me, because the trouble is of having winter tyres here in the UK, especially in the southeast, no one's going to know you've got winter tyres, and they're just going to think that you've got grip, and they'll just rear end you. Right, so we're re-entering another nicely compacted snow bit. Let's have a little tiny feel of this. Got a car coming down. I don't know if I should stop and let this car come through, because he's not going to be able to stop. Rear wheel drive without winter tyres, yeah, good luck with that. Little tiny bit of wheel spin going up this hill, going up quite a steep incline. It's notoriously bad. You can feel it underneath. 22 mile an hour, no drama. Well, I'm just going to let these cars come past. And we've got a car coming towards us with no lights. You can't make it up. Lights? Really? It must hurt. What an absolute idiot. It's scary, isn't it? Facepalm moment. So, right, here we go. Nice little bit of compacted ice. Let's have a quick brake test. No problem. Pulling away. Tiny little murmur of wheel spin. And then fine. Yeah, very impressed with these tyres. And I say this is as bad as it gets. This road is, sadly I didn't have front facing camera years ago. If I actually had one years ago and I would have set it up, you would have seen cars in ditches. There's quite a few bad places here for people to actually slide off. But yeah, at least some of the drivers are coming through a bit slower, which is good. Sadly, there's a lot of people who haven't got the experience and they just come through. And the other thing, of course, which I always mention to other people when I fitted winter tyres, and this is good advice to heed: if you do fit winter tyres, you need to drive, even when there's cars behind you, drive really, really slow, because they won't know that you got winter tyres, and yeah, they'll just rear end you when you come and stop, because they won't be able to stop. Lucky enough, that car behind me is actually leaving a massive gap, which is great. Anyway, guys, I'm out of the worst of it now, so I think I'm out of the worst of it. It's a little bit in front. Just feeling the car tug a little bit as I'm going into one of the troughs. Wow, someone's on a cycle down here. Good luck with that. Right. Oh, he's on a electric scooter. Sweet. Right. I'm just going to pull over for a second because I need to disengage the cameras because it's clearing now. And hopefully if we get any more snow, I'll be able to do some more footage. I'll speak to you guys in a little while. Hopefully it does come down. Anyway, bye for now. Hi again, guys. I just wanted to do this as a little tack on to my winter tyre video later today, and that's regarding the e-pedal. I actually forgot to mention, because I was so impressed with these tyres on that road a little while ago. The e-pedal, I think, is a significant safety feature on this vehicle in them conditions. Now, the reason I say that is because I appreciate all BEVs have effective braking when you lift off the pedal and you get that regenerative effect, but the e-pedal takes that to another level in the terms of the precision it allows. So effectively, when you're just, say, feathering the throttle like you would do in another BEV, and if you do need to lift off, you can control that precision so minutely. Like, for example, when you put the leaf into disengage the e-pedal and go into D mode or B mode, the vehicle will creep. And I appreciate if you're going up a hill, obviously the resistance of going up the hill will actually prevent that creep to a certain extent. But when you're on, say, downward slopes and you want to get a feel for the road, with the e-pedal you can actually control that so perfectly. And like I say, I'm just, in these conditions, it's just another reason just as to why the e-pedal is so good.